Greetings, people
I'm
of the
Reverend
interwebs.
Spaceman.
Oh, what the hell? No, Jordan.
I'm in his spot, so I thought we all just like, since I'm in his spot, I'm Reverend Spaceman this time. Yeah. He's me. What I usually am.
Isn't so much a person as like
Dave's Dave. He's a character. He's like a member of KISS.
He's a character like people say.
Like I'm playing him today. I'm contract, 10-day contract. Anyway, continue.
Obviously, when one of us gets a sitcom, I'll have to be one of the characters.
See,
You're quite
shut up,
the character.
Dave. Let me get through the intro, then you can start rambling.
I didn't know we had an intro.
When did we start
introducing?
The intro is you talking and then being interrupted by the person playing Reverend Spaceman.
Yeah, I thought that was the intro.
People know who we are by now.
Maybe
Jordan.
they don't.
Not Dave.
Maybe this is someone's first time watching the
That's not the
channel.
case.
But yeah, anyways.
If it is your first time, welcome. I hope
Yeah.
this has inspired you to watch all of the rest of our things.
Hopefully.
I already X'd out.
Yeah.
Toy aisle.
But
they're
Jordan is now taking over for Reverend Spaceman. Reverend Spaceman is now just Richard, I guess.
I'm still playing Dave.
Yeah, that's Dave, and I'm Jake, the host. So first off, we're going to talk about that Logan trailer.
Yeah.
Logan. Well, let's get the positives out of the way first, then you can Dave on it. So
actually, on the trailer itself, I don't have that many negative things to say. I just still have no faith in this movie, given the past two installments.
I think that's just you.
Again, okay. Jordan Spaceman, start us off. What'd you think about it?
Me?
Yeah.
This trailer felt different than the last one, but it still feels like an indie movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't totally feel like X-Men at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you see the female Logan, at the end with her
X-23.
Yeah, X-23, which that makes it feel X-Men.
Yeah.
But like pretty much the first 2 minutes, I'm feeling like this is just an action movie with Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart showing up.
Yeah.
Actual Reverend Spaceman.
All right, I guess
Real
the ruse is real. I am Reverend Spaceman.
Yeah.
The charade's gone on too long. 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
Last time we played charades.
I played last week with some people. I thought you didn't get the invite.
No, I'm not an email.
Maybe
list, apparently.
I was driving a long.
I guess
distance.
that text wasn't sent in the group message.
Sorry, because I'm checking emails and not the text.
I would have shown up if I wasn't driving a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I've explained it off the air.
That cult and whatever.
Yeah, the cults are involved. I had to rescue someone from there.
Yeah. True story.
Marsoups is gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Wiped off the map. I mean, I didn't get to go see it, but like it's a different thing now. But
I thought you destroyed it yourself.
There was talks of that.
I will confirm or deny.
For legal reasons.
But as for Logan, yeah, I just think it looks pretty good. I'm not worried because of the other two Wolverine installments because since those, as I've said, they've stumbled, but the X-Men movies on the whole have been on an upward trend.
Well, I feel like it's almost, again, judging by the trailers, it's like, because all the X-Men movies, they go from good, bad, good, bad. And then Wolverine's are the opposite. First
Pretty
Wolverine,
much.
terrible.
Yeah.
The Wolverine, better. Still not great, but better. And then hopefully this one will be, really good.
They're going away from the Wolverine and Origins.
Yeah, which I think...
Yeah.
Just judging by
even
the
though
two trailers.
we always kind of complain about the lack of continuity. In
I
this
don't
instant, I'm okay
They've
with
already
it.
come out and said it's not.
Yeah,
No.
I would rather them tell a good
Don't
story,
have.
especially for Hugh Jackman's last movie as Wolverine.
Yes, going on
Just
a high
just
note,
tell a good
please.
story, because again, your continuity is non-existent anyways. So just tell a good story and whatever. And again, so far I still like the first trailer better, but there were a lot of moments I liked from this one, seeing X-23, especially when we see that guy go into Retriever.
I don't like kids.
I mean,
I don't like.
I'm not saying she's
majority
gonna.
of child actors.
I'm not saying
there's
she's gonna
some good
be.
ones out there, but
Because
I
really,
So
there
the
was.
movie's already ruined for you going in.
it doesn't help.
But no,
I'll tell you that much.
I'm just saying.
I don't think we saw enough to really judge whether this
It's gonna be
little
like
girl will
that
be good
kid
or
in
not.
Terminator 2.
But from what we saw, for me, I like that. Just when she comes out of the warehouse or whatever, and you that guy's just kind of no, kind of has that fear. Because I feel like I don't know, maybe he because obviously he's chasing after her for whatever reason. I guess because she escaped or whatever.
And then Deadpool's gonna show up.
No, I don't think Deadpool's going to show up in Logan. But
He's not. No, he's not.
Yeah,
He's definitely not.
Hugh Jackman will definitely show up in Deadpool 2.
Possibly.
I'm willing to bet
bet he
he's
will.
going to show
Yeah.
up.
I was being
With
very, very sarcastic about the Deadpool thing.
Pierce Cable.
Yeah,
Well, now a
Pierce
lot of
Cable.
people are kind of like,
Pierce
oh, he's
Cable
going to
guy.
show up in Wolverine. It's
Yeah,
like,
and the director
Roman is still the favorite.
the director came out and like outright said like, no, this
Yeah.
isn't happening.
like
And
the
it wasn't-
director, Hugh Jackman, and Ryan Reynolds were all kind of like, nope. not
Yeah,
happening.
they were very like, no, this isn't just us quelling a rumor. It's
Yeah.
not happening. It would
Yeah.
completely destroy the tone, and it would.
Yeah. Even you know, some people are kind of like, well, what if Deadpool's like all old and
No.
like serious? It's like, no.
No.
That's
That
not
Deadpool doesn't
Makes
exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like, do you really want to see like an old kind of apathetic Deadpool where
No.
he's
It's a bad idea.
It'd still
Yeah.
be dirty though.
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't know.
Dirty Deadpool.
I would just I'd prefer that not to be in there.
I mean, it's what's a good example of like it's the two good things. Presumably Logan's good, Deadpool's good.
I wouldn't presume that.
Other people presume Logan's good.
we're basing this off the trailers, Dave.
Again,
In
the
my opinion,
trailers-
Hey,
Our
I'm
previous
still
two
in
movies
the
weren't
I'm
that
still in
bad.
the I'm still in the camp where this will be the best Wolverine movie.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still not saying much. I'm
Yeah.
still not
Yeah.
totally sold on this.
I'm
movie.
thinking it'll probably be better than Apocalypse 2, which I didn't
Yeah.
even dislike.
I
I know a
didn't
lot of
like
people
it.
like to hate on it,
It
but
sucked.
I didn't like it. The more that I thought about it, I don't like it.
I
I didn't like it at
Okay.
the theater, and the more I thought about it, I like it even less.
I don't dislike.
It's the
it.
worst of that trilogy.
It's the worst of that trilogy, but it's not the worst X
Still
Men
has
the
its
movie I
moments.
expected Bryan Singer to make when he came back, and I was shocked with Days of Future Past.
Well, the main
Good
the main
it
reason
was.
Days of Future Past
Yeah.
was as good as it was because that was.
Matthew Vaughn,
Yeah,
kinda
Matthew Vaughn
laid the
had, like,
framework.
yeah.
and-
Days of Future Past is the best of that trilogy.
I still
Yeah.
think First Class is the best, but
Yeah, I really like First Class. I think
Yeah.
Future Past just sort of inches it out just
I-
a little bit.
I
for
think
me.
I think Future Past just inches out because it's got a better plot. If you ask me, because
Did we ask you
kinda that's kind of the
What
whole-
did you think of the plot?
for both of those films?
for both of them? I think Days of Future Past, despite the time travel thing, which tends to get confusing, they did a pretty good job of
Yeah, they did a pretty good
Yeah.
job.
handling that.
I love the timeline.
Yeah, and like First Class, it really is more just like
I like that timeline too, but
Mhm.
I like Days more.
yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of are the same timeline. Whatever,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. There's no continuity.
There's
so
too
just
much back and forth.
Yeah.
in
You get
Future
Kelsey
Past.
Grammer back on the big screen, so
One, yeah. So, yeah, I just think First Class was a little more like the plot was just more vague, just kind of getting the team together, and that was basically the whole plot. And I like First Class a lot. I like the acting, I like the characters a lot. It's just the plot's a little weaker.
Jennifer
than
Lawrence tried.
Days of Future Past. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also like that there was no Wolverine. Well, there
Yeah.
was not
Yeah.
no Wolverine.
Yeah.
His
Except for
cameo
that-
was
yeah,
perfect.
yeah,
though.
that cameo was.
Yeah.
But again, the character is just
And
been done to death.
that's another thing that I like
See it
better
anymore.
is even though I do like Wolverine, and especially Hugh Jackman. Again, Bryan Singer over relies on Hugh Jackman, Jennifer Lawrence, and I get it because they're the big names. But it's kind of like don't like write a good
One of those two
story.
definitely doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like write a
Yeah.
good story
But
that
she did
revolves.
say she wanted to be in Guardians of the Galaxy.
What?
Sure.
When
What's
they were promoting Passengers, she
No.
said she wanted to be in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Whatever.
what
I
skin tone
think
has
that's.
she not been yet?
I think that's
I don't know.
probably
Purple.
her
She
penguin.
could be
or-
purple.
We've seen her in blue and white.
Yeah, she can be.
Full
We'll make her purple.
But
Get a little perp.
But yeah, I know, again, that's a whole thing with Bryan Singer. But I'm not a fan.
Origins bad. Wolverine. This could be all right.
Yeah.
If
I think-
you're,
I think
if you're
it-
looking on the downward
That's
slope.
kind of the best
I maintain that. Like,
I think it'll be good.
as, while they're
Yeah,
I
it
maintain
may
that
be
they're
the
not.
best Wolverine movie.
Yeah, I
That's not
still
saying
I
much.
stand. Yeah, I stand
Oh, yeah.
by that. It will be the best
Yeah.
Wolverine movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's gonna be hard. They'd have to
Best
like try to
Wolverine?
not.
Yeah. And I still maintain that the X-Men
Make it
movies
go.
are trending better. They're not perfect. They're not. It's not a sharp increase, but it's.
Big
I'm still
downturn with
excited
Apocalypse.
for the future of X-Men movies.
Yeah. I don't want them to go back to Marvel
No,
No.
I
I'm
do
fine with
agree
them.
on that.
because even
Fully,
even
because-
if they do they'll be solid
If-
movies. All
They
the
just
time.
need to
We'll
do
get
we'll have
a
a
Phoenix
different
Saga
movie.
movie the right way.
Yeah.
I would like to see that done right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it's
Potential's there.
If they go back to Marvel, they're just gonna be they're gonna be stagnant. They're gonna be pretty good forever.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of cookie cutter.
Yeah.
And they're all gonna look the same.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, we.
Look at all these miracles around us, guys.
Yeah.
Well, if they went back to Marvel,
be
then
inhuman.
they would actually
Yeah,
be able
I
to
know.
use mutants, though.
Yeah, but
They can.
I'm getting-
They just are
I'm
choosing
just-
not
yeah.
to.
I'm just gonna be honest
Well,
here.
in the movies, they can.
I'm getting a little.
nuts.
I'm getting a little bored of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies.
I'm feeling
like,
the fatigue for sure.
They're solid. All of them are solid. There's not really a bad air quotes movie in them, but
No.
they're just like they're running together, and there's really not.
You need
much
one bad
memorable.
movie to bring it down to be
Yeah.
like, hey, look how great these other movies.
Yeah,
were.
I'm waiting for them to really fail because
If they had one or two like really bad movies before Doctor Strange, my personal thoughts would probably be higher on Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
I don't know if
they've
think
raised
that
the bar
way,
too
Dave.
high and they can't maintain it.
You're a little more on my side of that.
Yeah, potentially.
A little bit, maybe not a
Well,
ton,
you
but you
could-
can be
you
like,
could
it
at
was
least-
better than
Yeah, you could at least say
Yeah.
it was better than this.
Right.
or that.
And I'm just kinda
There's really
sick of
no
how-
guide to compare.
Yeah.
I'm just
I guess
kinda sick of how
stasis is perhaps worse than.
I'm kind of sick of how
failure.
safe the movies are. Like X-Men movies will take chances, and some of them pay off, and some of them
That's
don't.
why I
Again,
have
like,
hope for DC
there's
if
a
they
bit
can get it
more-
right, because they can go dark.
Oh yeah,
There's a bit, you can get more of an adult. Certainly Deadpool,
Yeah.
but even
Yeah.
the X-Men
Oh, yeah.
movies are a bit more adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, they are.
The Marvel movies, as good as they are very much kind of stuck with what they can.
Plus,
and
our
can't do.
opinions would be different if we were still, in high school or something.
Yeah.
As we get
Yeah.
older, it's still
We want a little more.
Yeah.
For one
Yeah.
thing, they need a good villain. I mean,
Yeah.
that's been the.
there hasn't
That's
been,
been the
like
thing,
there hasn't
man.
been one since Loki.
Honestly, I think if they had a good,
And then they just
He-
kept using him
yeah.
because it's like,
Yeah.
well, this is the best
And now
we've
we're sick.
got.
Yeah.
And now we're sick of him.
I think that would fix a lot of the issues. Is have a good villain
Yeah.
for like say each character, like have a good Captain
Definitely.
America villain
Yeah.
to carry over.
Give us a recurring villain.
Yeah.
Every critique I have of a
bring-
Marvel movie usually has to
bring
deal
Outlaw
with the
back.
villain being
Yeah.
weak.
Doctor Strange was especially guilty of this.
Yes.
Which I do think. I mean, obviously, Dormammu's going to show back up.
I'm not talking about Dormammu. I'm talking about
Caecilius.
yeah. What's his name?
I can see him coming back too.
I don't care if he comes back. Is what I'm saying though.
Well, okay, yeah.
I don't really. I
There's
felt
no attachment to him.
Yeah, I felt no investment in him as a villain.
Yeah, Mads Mikkelsen's a fantastic actor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can throw him in
Wasted.
any franchise.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, completely wasted.
Completely. It's just another elf dude from Thor, the Dark Thor.
Malekith.
Whatever.
Yeah.
See, I don't
What was
even
that?
care enough to
What was
remember. Yeah. I don't. They're like him and Maleficent
Maleficent.
are like
Maleficent,
him
Maleficent
and, yeah,
with Angelina.
yeah, him and Maleficent are like
Bring
the
Angelina
same
into
characters.
Marvel Universe.
Might as well.
Her villain from Maleficent would actually work.
Yeah,
Didn't see.
Neither did I.
it wasn't as terrible as people said it was, but it wasn't great.
Yeah.
It's actually.
I kind of
What
forget
I
what
hear
it
in
was
general.
about, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's back to Logan though. Dave off.
Dave off.
I mean, again, the trailer itself. I
I'm
don't
just
really
gonna
have many
listen to you.
negative things to say besides I just don't really like the kid, and I don't. Even if she's good, I just really don't enjoy the story I see unfolding.
You
Some
weren't
sort of
begging
road
for a
trip
Logan
with a
movie,
kid.
were you?
No,
Yeah, even though.
they never had to make another one.
What? Yeah, what would you want?
Again,
What would
I'm
you
all
have
for,
wanted for Hughes, like, farewell to
I'm
me?
all for Hugh having his last go
Yeah.
at it, and I'm glad.
But would
they're
you want
giving
it
her
in a
rated
solo
R.
movie or just be, like, in an X-Men movie and, like, do them right?
Yeah, I would probably rather have it being in more of a future
Okay.
past type movie.
Well, I'm pretty sure
That's
this
fair,
isn't
that's
really
fair.
his last movie.
No, but
Yeah.
the hype around it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he'll pop back up, but his last like starring
Yeah.
Wolverine
We'll
role.
pull
a
the
while.
Michael Jordan and come out of retirement.
Yeah.
Come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just
Having
he's
then they'll make a
tired of it
movie
after
about his
Yeah.
retirement where he like
20
has
years.
15,
the Looney
16 years.
Tunes show him
That's
the
a long-
reason of why he should be Wolverine.
Yeah.
What?
Plot of Space Jam. I understood that rambling.
Yeah.
Good job.
I was trying to do it like a Dave ramble about like
But it
Hugh
makes
Jackman
sense.
in
Yeah.
Space Jam.
See, I can't understand because you're over there.
Everything's just all messed up right now.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm pretty messed up right now.
I think I'm more.
Shouldn't be.
This is probably the one Wolverine movie I've been most excited for. Because even the Wolverine has had
Again,
such a bad taste in my
trailer for
mouth.
The first one actually looked pretty good.
Yeah, it looked
And
good.
It was a huge letdown, so I
Um,
don't really trust trailers too much in general.
That's true, but at the same time, I wasn't that impressed with like any of the X-Men trailers, especially like First Class. Like, I remember me and you just kind of saw it like one Friday or Saturday night. We're just like,
I actually saw it with
whatever.
Bane, if you
Yeah.
remember that guy?
but like we were kind of like, yeah, it's an X-Men movie, why not? And that was one of those things where like, whoa, that movie was actually really good.
Yeah.
And even Days of Future
Oh.
Past, I was kind of like,
I was
this
worried
could
with Bryan
be-
Singer coming back.
yeah,
but
and I was like,
very
in
surprised.
the whole time thing, I'm like, this
That
could
was
be,
always an
surprised.
issue.
this could get really convoluted.
That's
that
probably
movie
why I
was
like
actually-
it so much, because it was
They-
such
Yeah.
a surprise
Yeah.
leaving the theater.
exceeded
Yeah.
your expectations.
And they fixed sort of the timeline, but then
Yeah.
again, who cares? That's kind of another thing I'm looking forward to with Logan is that it doesn't, even if it is or isn't in the X-Men universe, whatever, it doesn't really have any bearing on the plot.
Yeah.
From what I could tell, it's just an end for Wolverine. It's just kind of
Yeah. Also,
Dark Knight Returns type story.
I don't
with
like
him.
the Old Man Logan storyline.
Do we-
Again, burn out
It's
on Wolverine as a character.
It's not an Old Man Logan.
do we
movie.
think Patrick Stewart's
yeah, I know. It's
Charles
kind of
Xavier's gonna die?
Man.
Because I think he's gonna die in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Likely.
probably.
Well, his career's dead because of another thing that I'll mention later.
Yeah. But also, like,
cancellation of
we-
Bloodstock?
Yes.
we see him featured in like some of the kind of the beginning of the trailers. So I imagine he's probably gonna be like a prominent role in like the first maybe half the movie, and then I think
Yeah.
I could
he's
see
gonna die. And I think that's
I could
what's
see
gonna
him not
kind
dying
of
until the third act.
yeah. But we do see that
Logan.
like scene where Logan's running through the forest, basically berserk mode, which that's what I've always wanted to see in a Wolverine or X-Men movie.
I think we will being ready.
You get that in
We'll finally
Apocalypse
get
when
that.
he runs off in the forest.
Sure. But like the closest thing we've seen to that was in X2 when like Stryker's men attack the mansion and he just goes crazy. But it was PG-13, so he's stabbing people and slicing
Yeah.
people, but it's kind of like.
We're not really seeing.
But in
full
this,
effect.
just in the trailers, we see him like cutting people's throats and blood spat. I'm like, yes, that's
We even
like
have
the.
blood on X-23's claw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even like I'm hoping that like they don't even really focus so much on her acting so much because again usually kid actors but even if let's say hypothetically this kid actress is good, I think it seems like they're kind of going she's like almost this feral creature and like Logan's trying to like kind of
That could be really bad. That could be really cringeworthy.
no like hopefully
Depending on the kid.
no I'm saying like maybe like they'll
In a way that she doesn't need to talk.
yeah like it's not focusing so
Even
much
Still,
it's just more of I don't know because that was cool like seeing her and like Logan team up and fight some people in the forest. So I think that could be cool if done right.
I mean, it would take a lot for me.
We
to,
got a grunt out of him.
to really be like rooting for a kid in the movie.
Honestly, you
She'll
have to-
do so well
Oh,
that
no,
she'll get a guest
I'm-
spot
I'm-
on Stranger Things season 3.
I'm not saying you have to like root for the
Again, not really totally sure I
the
want
kid.
Stranger Things season 2 as
I'm
much
just
as I love
hoping-
Stranger Things.
I'm just hoping they don't like rely
Kinda prefer it
too
to be
much
a
on X23.
self-contained
It's kind of
thing.
like, hey, they're the new Wolverine, like in the comics.
Oh, no, they're not going to do that.
Like the
Because people hate it.
the thing that
I've actually
they
heard
totally
decent
don't do
things.
in these movies where they're just setting up for the sequel.
Yeah, that's what I hope they don't do with X23.
Because
Like,
Cable, Pierce Brosnan as Cable is going to come through the time portal and like pull her
Yeah.
out so she can be in the new continuity or whatever they're doing with
Cable,
the other movies.
Mr. Cable.
which, again, like, I'm not even entirely opposed of like
If they
them-
do a post-credit scene, it'll probably be something like that. Would be fine if they don't. Just keep this separate.
Yeah.
Make it its own thing.
Yeah, again, I would rather the whole thing not just kind of be, which I do see it trending towards
Yeah.
being a lot of setup for her to be the new Wolverine.
I don't think they're going to do that. I mean,
Yep.
and even if they do, it's called Logan. It's about him.
Yeah.
It's not about her. She if they're
And
setting
it's-
her up for future movies,
and even
fine.
and even in
But they're doing it through the
this
plot
is also
of this
Hugh
movie.
Jackman's last movie, so I imagine even if that's
Except
a
that
Fox,
it's
or I guess whatever.
The title
As
is
far as we know.
Logan in big letters, then
Yeah.
small, and
And-
X23.
Yeah.
So I imagine even if
You
that's
didn't-
what
you didn't see that?
even if the studio's really
Finding
pushing for it,
X-23.
I imagine Hugh Jackman's got enough. He can kind of tell him no and be like, "Look, back off. This is probably my last movie."
Except that's not.
It again,
He's
but as
kind
far
of
as
wanting Wolverine to become what Deadpool has to Reynolds
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
that project.
but I don't know.
I don't think that's going to happen. But
No, I'm saying for this movie.
I think he
In
could
terms
be,
of wanting him to kind of go out on his terms.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. is
Yes, like
could
that.
likely become for Marvel.
True.
Is they're not going to beat him. He's not going to have any more of his own movies, but he'll pop up in it.
Which I'm
pretty much everything.
I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess like
Again, I
looking-
think the character needs a rest.
Yeah, we've had our fair share.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As good as
Because
he
again,
is.
most of the
we've
X-Men
had-
movies have
we've had
been
enough.
about Wolverine
Yeah.
anyway.
Give him 5 years off.
Any
you
character
know.
needed a spin-off. It's not Wolverine.
That's not
Well,
what
we're
Money
getting
says.
yeah.
No. but
So I guess like we can kind of touch on like, what do we think about the possibility of Pierce Brosnan being Cable? Which
I'm not against it. He's not my first
He's
choice.
no Ron Perlman.
He's no Ron Perlman, who again is still the favorite.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
I
Stephen
wouldn't
Lang
have.
is another
I wouldn't
favorite.
have thought about it, but if he's going to,
I think if he
I'm not
bulks up
opposed
a
to
little bit more,
Yeah.
I think he'd be fine. But I actually think it could be a mislead. Like, cause actually I think
yeah, they
he'd
could
make a better.
That.
Like for all we know, he could be like Nathaniel Essex, because Mr. Sinister is rumored to be the villain in Logan.
He's not. I've heard the director just outright said that he's not, like that he'll be
Really?
mentioned or whatever. But yeah,
Kind of. I mean, just from the trailer, I don't really get that sense.
Yeah.
there's even
Okay,
really
that would make sense because again, I don't.
That would kind of be horrible to just bring him out of nowhere at the end.
I don't even know if Logan should have like a main villain. It kind of seems like it's just better.
Just like a heartwarming love story between Logan and Professor X.
Yes.
Yeah.
We all want to see that.
Yes, Logan.
But like, or maybe he's
It's just me.
playing Mr. I don't know. But I do think he would make a better Mr. Sinister than Cable. But if he is Cable, I'm not completely opposed to the idea.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm willing to just kind of see what happens there.
Yeah.
I like him well enough so you can throw him in that movie somehow.
Yeah.
I'd be alright
Yeah,
with it.
Or again, he could be in the movie, but I guess everyone, since they're kind of like, he's kind of oldish. He's Cable.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody who
They're all
really
singing together in
me
this
besides
picture.
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Stephen Lang, I think he looks.
I like.
the
Yeah,
part,
he
too.
would be my second.
And he's again built well
Yes.
enough to, for a guy his age.
Why aren't we talking about men's bodies more on the podcast?
It can happen
Top
if you really want
fives.
to.
But I guess we'll move on into Power Rangers.
All right. I have some somewhat complicated thoughts on this one.
Go ahead.
Go for
Thoughts
it.
are that complicated?
Yeah, I figured.
I
you
hate
would.
it.
I like the
wouldn't say hate,
things that I
but-
saw. I didn't like the humor. It didn't really seem to land, and the music was terrible.
Yeah.
It's like the
Yeah, that
biggest.
was the worst part.
It's like the
That feels
biggest.
very foreboding.
It's like the
'Cause we know how the
bad
last
trailer.
movie went that had that music. went.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fantastic. I like the visual things I'm seeing. I like
Assassin's Creed.
that too. It was a different song, but yeah, Kanye.
Oh, going with
Yeah.
Kane West.
Yeah. Don't use Kanye in trailers. Don't use Kanye. Let's just all stop paying
Like,
attention.
stop using him. Like,
Let's all-
He's a person.
Yeah, if we
Maybe-
if we ignore him,
Yeah.
he might
He'll
actually
go
become
away.
actually
Yeah.
become a normal human being. Maybe.
No, that won't happen. But he'll go away. He'll
Yeah.
stop. If you
Shoo.
give,
Shoo Kanye.
yeah,
Shoo.
stop doing that. But
Just stop.
Stop your face.
that'd be great. Speaking of face, I like Zordon well
Yeah.
enough. It's kind of like the Man of Steel Kryptonian pin art, version
I feel
of.
like it's going to be a bit of a waste of talent in Bryan Cranston.
Well, we
to
don't
be
know that
honest.
this is all we'll see of him. I'm sure there'll be a flashback. Hey, remember when I had a body?
I mean,
They-
I was a meth-
yeah, they did.
possibly I do just.
They did
Some
say,
backstory with
much
his
like
wife,
again, I like the
romance.
new Godzilla, the American Godzilla
Yeah.
movie.
but no, they did
I
say
do
that.
feel like it was a bit of a waste of Bryan
Oh, yeah.
Cranston, but
As much as I love that movie, that is my only nitpick.
Yeah.
But like, they did say that he was a former Ranger, along with Rita Repulsa, and I guess they were former
Have they
they were
have I
former.
confirmed that?
Yeah, I think they confirmed it that they were like both former Rangers
Love it.
and maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
But basically, they were former Rangers, and then I guess she turned evil, and there was that whole battle between the two, and basically she imprisoned him on Earth, and he imprisoned her on the moon. So
Yeah,
that's how it was in the show.
yeah.
And they both, she gets released somehow, and is trying to resurrect Goldar. But I think it's different because Goldar was just one of her minions in the show, but now he's like this giant gold monster.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of like, okay, that doesn't bother me.
Well, I as I said on the Toy Isle episode that I still need to post, I really don't care how much they fuck with the lore.
Yeah,
Like, as long as
I
they
don't
make a good movie, I don't have any like.
I actually think they can improve the lore
Yeah, they
because
can.
there really isn't a whole lot that I know of in the show.
No, it's
It's pretty just like your Power Rangers, woo!
yeah. The Power
very
Rangers.
little I remember that wasn't really that important.
Yeah.
The Power Rangers lore is not near and dear to me. It's like just give us
A
you
good
know,
movie.
Give us a good movie.
Yeah.
Give us some neat
Good
action
products
scenes.
to buy.
Good toys, yeah, which we'll
Yeah,
talk
I
about.
love, as
when
much
we
as
get
I
some.
loved it as a kid, the source material is awful.
Oh yeah, I mean it is what it is.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's
But-
not good.
You don't have to have the greatest source material for
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
kids
So
show.
I'm still
yeah,
holding
again,
up.
I loved it
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
kid.
because
but
you don't think about that.
I actually rewatched the first season
Cinematography
a
was
couple of years
eh.
ago. It doesn't hold up, but that's the beauty of it. It's
Oh, yeah.
cheesy
Oh, yeah,
and campy
really
as all
cheesy.
get out.
Yeah,
But
like-
it's still enjoyable though because you're kind of like, wow.
I feel like that's kind of like they're adding humor into it.
But it's
They're adding humor into it,
Tyrannosaurus.
but I also feel like they're still taking it too seriously. Bryan Cranston's whole speech about this is your time. And
A little bit. I still think that
It
this
feels
trailer
like a really-
felt a little more towards kids, teenagers.
It feels
Yeah.
like a
It was
very
good,
kinda
especially with, like we said, the
crappy
music.
Teenage coming of age,
This was all
Well,
like
like,
the first
which
trailer.
generic-y sort
Well, that's what
of
the show
pseudo
was.
superhero movie.
But I think-
This movie really shouldn't be targeted for us, but it's kind of
Yeah.
been made to be that way.
A little bit,
A
yeah.
little bit.
The
With
people that
kids,
grew up
teenagers,
with
and
it.
then the ones that grew up with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so
I mean,
it's
yeah,
kinda,
they're trying to capture
Uh,
all their markets.
I will
obviously.
still say this though. Again, this movie could still turn out to be total crap,
It's not
which
like
could
an
still be a good thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still
but-
excited for it, whether it's
Yeah.
good or
yeah.
bad.
The worst
But
thing this could be
just
is
need
mediocre.
This,
amount.
judging from the trailers, it still looks better than it should. Like when they first announced a Power Rangers reboot, I'm like, ugh.
I don't know if it looks better than it should. But
I still
I
think
it
so.
still does.
The worst thing it can be is mediocre. It can be either like
Yes.
really good or it can be like really Gods of Egypt terrible. We can just all laugh at
Yeah.
it.
Like, for me,
I'm open to
regardless
either
of how the
possibility.
direction
That's gonna
goes,
be-
it's still
Yeah,
going
It's
to
a
be.
win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will agree with you there. I think mediocrity is the worst thing
For any
happening.
movie,
Yeah,
really.
which I'm okay. Like, as long as it's mediocre, and I'm like, okay. And if they make more sequels, I probably won't be opposed
Well, no,
to them.
mediocre is the worst thing it can be.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
like it's not even
Especially when you have, like,
entertaining
7
to
movies
watch.
like that.
Yeah, because if it's really good, great. It's
Yeah.
really good. If it's really bad, great. We have another Gods of
Yeah,
Egypt.
exactly.
Speaking of,
If it's
not really
mediocre,
good
it's just
segue to
forgettable.
anything, but apparently, Guy Ritchie wants to make like 6 King Arthur movies. But anyway, whatever.
Who cares?
Seems like too many. It seems like too many, to be honest.
That's too many of anything. That's too many
You
like
have Star Wars.
it's too many of most things.
Yeah, we'll say it's overly ambitious.
Yeah.
for
That's
sure.
that's too many to plan for. Just
Even-
Yeah,
even a
to
trilogy-
come out and say
Even a
Yeah.
trilogy
movies
sounds
out.
like a lot.
Mhm.
Uh,
We haven't really had a good King Arthur movie, to be honest.
I like the one with Clive Owen that came out back in like
Wasn't
03 or
bad. I
04.
need to
Yeah,
rewatch
it's not.
it.
It's not.
It's not great.
I guess what I
Yeah.
liked about it is it seemed
Not
more
Terrible.
like
better than great.
if King Arthur was
I know
real,
I'm better
that's
than this.
probably more or less how it was. And me being a history person, I'm like, okay, this is
Probably
probably
Guy Ritchie. It's gonna be very stylized. It looks
Yeah.
very
Yes.
Sherlock Holmes,
Yes.
just without Downey Jr.
again. I think King Arthur could be another one of those things where like if it's good, awesome. If it's bad, probably still
I think it's-
awesome.
I think it's got potential. To
Yeah.
definitely.
And I
keep
like- I
going
like
their
the
way.
cast behind it. It's
I
got a
like
pretty good
Jude
cast.
Law, Charlie Hunnam, those other people.
Aidan Gillen, who's Peter
Yeah.
Baelish in Game of Thrones, Michael
in Sing
McElhatton.
Street.
Yeah, he was in Sing Street. So it's got a pretty
The
good
only
supporting
person I
cast too.
recognize in that movie.
But
But Sing Street was great.
It was.
Go see that
um,
if you haven't. It's on
I
Netflix now.
but yeah, so Power Rangers.
I will say about Power Rangers, I didn't need to see this
Go
trailer. I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of seeing tons of trailers. Like I'm cool with like one teaser because I was more excited about it before
Yeah.
that trailer came out.
I
So
will say the Megazord looked a little better in this than it does in the
Yeah.
toy box.
yeah.
I mean, it looks better than those robots in Pacific Rim.
I'm just gonna move past that.
Well, I think
seemed like that didn't happen.
I think like the two trailers though. Are,
Plus the movie's getting ready to come out. I didn't need another big trailer like that.
like I think the first trailer was to pique the interest of people who'd known nothing of Power
Yeah.
Rangers or didn't like it, and then this was
I just
more
wish they
for
would have
like
stopped with that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think this one was more for people like us who grew up with Power Rangers. Who were like,
Yeah.
okay,
They did
this
a bad
seems-
job of making it for people like us then, because yeah.
But I think it is showing us
Yeah.
like here are the Zords, here are them in their
Honestly, don't even like the
suits.
design of anything that much.
Yeah, I'm not crazy, but I'll still withhold judgment. Like one thing that I do dislike, and I don't think it'll work, is Alpha. I think he looks terrible. He
I
looks like a
don't
weird.
know what to think about Alpha.
Like not that his
And the Omega.
not that his design was that great in the show, but I'm kind of
Beginning.
like he's just this weird ET robot looking
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it never looked that good.
Yeah, but I don't know.
think they were
That's
trying
They should just
to-
bring back Alpha from the show.
Yeah.
And-
Definitely a broken skull.
yeah.
Because
Oh,
at the
yeah.
very least,
They're great.
the skull was.
They could use some
Like
money
a nice
after
guy.
going
Yeah.
to conventions
Yeah.
But
twice
I've
a
heard
week.
that Jason David Frank is supposed to be in the movie,
I can see him
Probably a
pulling
cameo.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
which
Be like-
I'm okay with.
He'll be like the
Because
martial
those guys
arts
at least-
teacher at the school,
yeah.
getting his ponytail back,
Oh, yeah.
Jesus didn't tap.
wearing white and green.
For those of you
Um,
who follows UFC career,
Yeah. Anything else about Power Rangers before we move on to, I guess, the more main topic?
Which
those
is
effects look pretty good.
Rock, Black Adam, Shazam.
oh yeah.
Shazam!
I know much about that except that Shazam is happening.
Because the
You were wrong.
I'll still believe it when
we
I see
smell
it.
what the Rock is cooking. With
'Cause
DC,
here's
that's a
what I think
Shazam.
happened.
What
He-
Black Adam's
Because he did tweet out that he had a meeting with DC and Warner Brothers and all that stuff.
About how Shazam is happening.
Well, like
And I know he's
What-
getting
This
his
is
own
the
Black
first
Adam
step.
movie.
here's what I
Shazam.
think happened, and here's
you
what I
smell
think it could
I can smell
be
it.
both good and bad. Because obviously, The Rock is a hot item right now. He's in like everything.
He's the franchise
King,
shot of
basically.
B12. that,
Yeah.
like,
And so I think
re-energizes the-
because they announced he was going to play Black Adam like
a while back.
Back when they did
4
that.
years ago.
Yeah.
That was all we heard about
Seems like we're
Shazam.
getting a lot more news about the DC
Yeah.
stuff in general, though.
But I think since
I'm cool
no,
with it.
like I guess they probably weren't calling him, being like, "Hey, here's our plan," because they don't have one.
After you get done with these 8
He
movies,
probably-
squeeze this one in.
He-
The only
Yeah.
plan that they might have seems now, they're kind of counting on Justice League not doing that well, and they're trying to, let's
Yeah.
put out everything else we
Yeah.
can. Take the few things people did like. Let's do some kind of Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah.
Let's go reboot this. If Flash isn't doing well, let's try
People
Green
like
Lantern
to
again.
bat
But
flack in
Yeah.
general.
But like, I think what happened is Brock
I think
being
they're
the.
just trying to push
Yeah.
everything else out.
But I think
because
him being the
Justice League
powerhouse that
probably
he is
isn't
with
good.
like social media and just drawing in crowds,
I don't
he
know, I
probably
haven't seen it.
he probably called up Warner Brothers.
Early
and was kind of
screenings
like,
indicate.
but he's probably like, "Hey guys, so Shazam, is that still happening?" They're like, "Oh shit, that's right."
Come
do you want-
on in the studio.
Yeah, do you want to like let's just talk about
You
this.
got a meeting with Dwayne Johnson?
He listened.
And so probably he
Oh,
was.
why?
And
I
so
got my man
Shazam?
Kevin with me too.
I
wants a
imagine
role.
he might have been a little worried too, since they're not off to a good foot, and was like, "Look, guys, I'm The Rock. I can make things happen.
I've been
Let's
listening
make
to
this
this
movie
guy called
happen."
Wasn't
Pasty
it
Pale
G.I. Joe
Productions,
movie?
and this
so
one
instead
guy
of
called
Shazam-
Jake really doesn't believe
No,
in us,
like,
but this guy
well,
called
no,
Rubber
here's the thing, though.
Spaceman is
They're-
really
I love the
championing
Rev.
for us.
They're fast tracking the a solo Black Adam movie, and pushing Shazam back, which could be good because again, The Rock he has revitalized franchises and made franchises
He's
big.
probably going to save the whole DC cinematic universe.
That's where it could be a
Yeah.
good thing, because he's one of those people where I think he has
Ben
enough.
Affleck has no confidence anymore.
I think he has enough influence to where like
I
if
really
the
think that's been
studio.
overblown.
Probably.
There's
but
people
he
out there that
definitely
don't even
seems
care about
frustrated,
comic book
I'm
movies
sure.
that will go see it if The
Yeah,
Rock's in it.
exactly. So that's the thing where like even if the studio
will
tries to
put butts in the seats.
interfere, he can kind of be like, "No, back."
Physically,
This is my
because
movie.
he's just
Yeah,
like a
he's a beast.
monster of a person.
He's gigantic.
Yeah, he's a beast of a man, so he can.
Shazam, played by Kevin
Yeah,
Hart.
so he can physically intimidate them, but also with his
Kevin Hart's the
influence.
little kid. And Sam Jackson is Shazam. Or Wesley.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yes, I can smell what you're cooking.
So,
It smells really good.
so, like, but at the same time, on the flip side of that, since they are fast tracking the Black Adam movie, they're fast tracking Green Lantern. That could also be bad because I feel like,
talk about the
except,
Green Lantern possible casting.
well, like
We're
that's,
still talking about Shazam, that movie that's happening.
Kind of
it's-
all related to the
don't
DC
think it's happening.
You
Shazam is
Again,
happening.
I will believe it when they start announcing a
Rock just needs to be
writers.
Jon Stewart as well.
Sure,
Just let him be everyone.
He's not
Um,
doing the Daily Show anymore. So
but like, since they're fast
I would,
track,
I would watch a Jon Stewart, Stephen Colbert Green Lantern.
since again they're fast tracking all these other movies,
For those of you who can't see, I just slapped my knee at that thing Dave said.
but since they're fast tracking all these other movies,
Appreciate it.
that still doesn't bode well because if they're fast tracking things, and I feel like they might rush it.
They'll catch their
and if
niche
they're
in like 8 years.
sure after they've
I hope
rebooted
eventually.
Yeah.
after they've rebooted the DCEU,
and made another Shazam
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. which I doubt.
After
If
the
Ben
first-
Affleck
But, like, okay.
does
even-
the Batman movie, is he gonna want to
Here-
do the like 5 other ones they want him to?
But here's the thing,
Yeah,
even
but
with
the Batman, if it's pretty good all across the board with like us critics, just
Yeah.
everyone,
Us, the
that
most
can
important, obviously.
Obviously.
kickstart the whole thing.
I actually do think Ben Affleck
Even
would be
after
up
years
for
of
I really do
trying.
think they.
But
are
if
operating
if
in
they
it-
can somewhat strike gold with the Batman,
Oh yeah, I mean the fact that he's willing to show
That
up
can help a
in
lot.
like these little cameos and like
he's willing
Suicide
to.
Squad.
Yeah.
He wants to
Characters.
try.
Yeah,
He wants to make it.
But
Yeah,
I think
it's like,
he's definitely
you wouldn't-
getting frustrated.
Oh yeah.
you wouldn't see like
You
Can
can't
you
hide
blame
that
him, though?
anymore. You
No,
can't hide that.
no, I don't blame him at all.
he's human. These actors and people are human.
And
Leave
again,
him alone.
something you
Yeah.
brought up a really good point last time too was the acting, directing, especially
Yeah.
with the directing
It's
and
his art,
stuff.
man.
Yeah, it's his craft.
Yeah.
He wants it. If it's not up to par,
Even-
especially
even
everything
if
he's
it-
done to.
Something as big as
Regain
Batman,
his
yes, everyone's going to be
career.
more interested in that. But as an artist and what you've worked years for, because he was his
'Cause he
brand new
didn't
movie
start
that we all
acting just
saw.
to be Batman.
Which I really like.
That had been in production since
2 years?
The beginning of the decade. He had started it. Really wanted to do Gone Girl, so he put that on hold. But he still
Good choice, I
sometimes
would say.
they'll
Yeah,
sometimes
Gone Girl's
they'll
great.
yeah sometimes they'll
probably my
put
number one of the
another
year.
like they could have put Matt Damon or
Yeah.
Casey Affleck in Ben Affleck's role and just
Wasn't
continued.
no? Was Matt Damon supposed to be in Manchester by the
Yeah.
Sea? Okay.
But like, for instance, just when he went off to do Gone Girl, they could have continued with his other projects.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
since he was so determined and didn't want anyone else to do it, but didn't want to miss his opportunity to be in a Fincher movie,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it just shows
God,
his
I love Gone
dedication with
Great movie.
not only
Great book,
writing, acting, just the whole
Like,
craft of
Yeah.
I did the audiobook.
everything.
Yeah.
That's what this guy's before.
But
I
like,
just haven't
You're
been paying
welcome.
attention during audiobooks, to be honest.
Yeah, thank you. Jordan was.
But again,
Jordan,
I think
the best of us brought me and Dave to Gone
After
Girl.
we had seen The Equalizer, which was kind of meh.
It was fine.
I liked Denzel,
Oh, yeah.
and Chloe Moretz was good.
but anyway, but like I think again, having Ben Affleck and someone like The Rock, especially if being heavily
Get
involved.
Denzel involved, and
Can we just talk about Gone Girl?
yeah, could we?
No.
Or Denzel.
I'm down for a Gone Girl,
Later.
all Gone Girl podcast.
Another time.
We should do a deep analysis.
Sure, another time. Shut up.
And Denzel Washington's career.
You still need to see Gone Girl.
You
So
do.
you shut up.
I actually haven't seen it yet.
That's the
great.
next one for. We're gonna include you in the next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's
Whatever
gonna
this
just,
thing we do.
everyone's
is,
just gonna watch a
kind of
movie and be like,
Just loan me a copy of the
"Finally saw
Blu-ray and
this."
I'll watch it. Like,
actually do own it. So.
yeah.
Have
just
you
loan-
watched it since you bought it again? was
I
gonna
read
ask
the
you.
Amazing Amy book though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah. I've rewatched it since the audiobook, and the
Pretty
audio,
awesome.
yeah, it really keeps true to the tone of it.
But anyways,
So yeah, DC stuff.
having-
They're gonna be fine.
Moving on.
Yeah,
They're
I
gonna
really
be
do think they're
fine.
operating under the assumption that Justice League isn't going to be good, or at least that it's going to be critically panned.
let's hope that's not the case, but
Because
probably.
Wonder Woman will.
I don't think that's the worst.
I think Wonder Woman will do better.
Again, I would hope
Wonder
that
Woman
Justice League will be
pretty good. I
but
think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just gonna be like.
I don't think it's
hated
bad
by
them
critics.
operating under
I
the
haven't
assumption
seen
that
any-
it's going to fail.
I haven't seen anything from the Wonder Woman trailers that makes me worry.
I haven't heard any
No.
kind of.
Except for that one weird letter. that
Yeah,
time,
but
that's
That's a
fuzzy.
nitpick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nothing like.
That's
major.
fuzzy.
I don't even think that was like a credible
No.
source either. Now, if it was like, a
It's
whole
on
lot
the
of.
internet, it's probably true.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But like,
If this
My
was, like,
friend's
on
friend's
television or,
cousin's
written
like
down-
former
He was he
trainer
was an extra in
knew
this one
someone
scene.
that like was on set for an hour and they said it was a total mess.
oh, if that said it's a mess.
And he's
it probably
credible,
is.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I would
I-
believe
I-
him
I
over
tr-
like a lot of people.
I trust him
Yeah.
almost as much as I trust Dave.
I believe
That's
that.
pretty high. It's like 99.8%
Yeah.
Yeah.
trust.
Inexplicably.
So I mean, he's credible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, like,
We're Facebook friends.
so
Oh,
that.
man.
And again, we still have like another 6 months before Wonder Woman. So maybe that stuff could come out, but as of right now, I think it'll be good.
I
I'm
think
just ready for it to come
I think
out.
it
Yeah.
has the potential to be the best DC movie.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Just like with the
I
Wolverine, which
like-
isn't saying much, but hey.
I liked Man of
I'm
Steel.
ready to
It'll
get
do
going.
what I think it's going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic
Yeah.
box office.
Just like
be
Batman v
huge,
Superman
it's
did
gonna be
great,
great.
n-
Like,
money-wise.
I
Yeah.
mean, they
Like
put
Donald Trump's
so much
presidency,
money into it
obviously.
that it didn't
Yeah.
make as much as they wanted to.
Yeah.
But, you
There
know.
will,
Look,
be
there
more,
was-
there will be more people that saw Wonder Woman than went or watched Trump's inauguration.
Probably.
But again, Batman v Superman still should have made like cracked $1 billion. I don't think it's made that much yet.
No.
I think it's close. I think it's
Still
like
did
800,
pretty well.
maybe
Is it
900
in
million.
theaters anywhere.
No, but I think like
yeah,
throughout
Like
throughout
in the
its
world.
We're gonna do
throughout
a
its
re-release.
theatrical
probably somewhere.
throughout its theatrical run, it should have cracked $1
Did
billion
the Ultimate
easy.
Cut get any kind of theatrical
No.
release?
No.
anywhere?
Um,
I
I didn't think so.
well, I could not
People's
sit in a theater that
basements.
long.
That's
Yeah.
it.
The space.
Yeah.
but
That's where I watched it, and I had to break it up into segments because it's better,
it's
but
too
it's
long.
long.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I don't know, but also I think if Wonder Woman does well, which I do think it will, and especially if it's
It'll do
if it-
well. I don't know.
Yeah.
if
But no, I
it'll
think,
be great.
but I think
I
critically,
think it'll be good, but I still think critically it won't. It'll
Like-
still be like
Because
around
again, there
that
are plenty,
40%
there are plenty
on.
of people that don't care about comic book movies at all.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, you
gonna-
get
I'm
all
gonna
these
just
critics don't
generalize
like
here and say
them.
mostly women
That's the problem.
that will go
Yeah.
to see a Wonder Woman movie.
And I get that too on their hand because if you're a critic, you have to see every movie.
Yeah, and
I
so
think
by
it's
this-
very smart.
another one of these. Well,
Demographic
Marvel's the best. This
directors,
isn't even
though.
close to
Yeah.
Marvel,
Yeah.
so this is
But
garbage.
At this point, you just got to be kind of sick of
If
superhero
Marvel
movies
is the
too.
bar
Yeah.
you set for everything. I don't think it
I'm
should
saying
be.
no. I'm
No.
saying, but like critics that don't care
Yeah.
or have attachments to
Yeah.
superheroes.
although I do think that if Wonder Woman does well financially and critically, I think that will improve
Yes.
the likelihood
That's
of
what I'm
Justice
hoping.
League not only doing better like financially,
It would
but
also
also
just like do better. I don't think it would improve.
No, not-
Justice League.
Well, no,
But I think
Marvel
it'll-
movie itself.
I think like
I think it could help its box office.
yeah, 'cause I think right now Justice League will still do well, like especially opening weekend. But I think again, if Wonder Woman does well both financially, critically, I think it'll increase Justice League's potential opening weekend,
for
especially
sure.
to
Yeah.
make maybe like another.
It's very likely
You
going
know.
to be another Batman v Superman situation. It'll have a good opening weekend.
Then drop
Will it-
60%.
Will it drop
Sure.
or will
And
it
then they'll
increase or stay about the same?
and then they'll finally be done with Snyder. It just
Yeah, I mean,
Being
they-
producer on
Put a
things.
nail in
but
it.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
they've pushed back the release date of Justice League 2.
which isn't
um,
even. It's not a two-parter anymore.
Yeah, which so again I think
And
they're
neither
kind
is-
of
neither
they're
is
they're
Avengers.
politely phasing Zack Snyder out. They're kind of like, hey, thanks for starting us off. Do you have any other projects you want to work on? We'll help you with that, but let's kind of
Bye-bye.
you can stay on as a producer.
Who
We
did
like
before
you.
Watchmen?
So yeah, I think
wouldn't be
I think
entirely opposed to
that's what's happening.
Depending on-
I
depending on
I
which
didn't
ones
want
they
before
did.
Watchmen to be a thing anyway.
No, but-
it actually wasn't that bad.
No, what I read of it was all right. Rorschach was okay. Doctor Manhattan was pretty good. From what I read of it, I didn't read the whole
I think
thing.
it was probably the best one I read
Yeah.
from what I remember.
I mean, it doesn't need to be
I read
made, but
most of them. I didn't read all of them.
yeah.
But yeah,
We're talking about DC stuff, so it's relevant.
yeah, but no, I do
Dr.
think
Manhattan created the DC universe. So
according to
Maybe.
Rebirth.
Well, we're
But-
still not clear on that either.
no,
Yeah.
Unless-
kind of seems to be where it's pointing.
Probably.
But I guess like sort of back to the kind of like Black Adam, Harley Quinn movie or whatever. I think like the fact that they want to make these movies, I think is great that they're willing to take a risk on these characters. But I think
Harley
right
Quinn is that big a risk for him anymore.
no,
It's
But-
Especially after Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
But I
Have you
guess,
seen
like-
what is
Hot
the
Topic?
what is the one thing that people
Same
liked
with
about this
Deadpool.
yeah, but
movie?
I guess
Yeah.
more so like Black Adam, Shazam, a possible Deadshot movie.
Shazam's happening.
Yes.
I'm more convinced now
Okay,
than I've
again.
ever been.
Again, the fact like if
Rock
it does,
is
if they do
Kate
make
Hart.
it, awesome. More power to them. But I think if they do push back Shazam more or never make it, it's not going to be the worst thing. So I think if anything, they should focus on Green Lantern. They should focus on the Flash. Actually, get a director. Keep a director.
Idris Elba as Jon Stewart.
Yeah, that would be great. But like
Tyrese.
actually focus on
Would.
like establish a good set of movies, like 3-4 good movies, then kind of be more risky with like a Shazam or Black Adam.
Ben Affleck does flake out. Get Will Arnett.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just put Lego Batman in the Justice League movie.
Do that. Honestly,
Just Lego sized.
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Just
just
all
like,
the same dialogue and everything. And he does get to sing at some point.
do you bleed?
You will.
You're gonna.
And then he'll do the chicken dance from Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Will Arnett will appear on
Yeah.
the screen as Joe Bluth.
Yeah.
Because why not at this point? It's time DC did a crossover with Arrested Development.
It's about time that happens.
Yeah.
Because then Jason Bateman can spin off into his own Space Ghost movie.
It's like the X-Men Frasier crossover.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because Kelsey Grammer was
I will say I'm legitimately probably more excited for Lego Batman than any superhero movie this year.
It might be something we actually agree on.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to more
As good
to
as
like.
the Lego movie
the other-
was, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lego Batman being one of the best things about that awesome movie.
The second best,
Everything is awesome.
the second best thing next to Benny,
Yeah.
who is the best character in all of fiction.
Though I honestly don't think
Spaceship!
he should get his own movie.
No, I
He
wouldn't want
works
to.
very much more
Yeah.
better.
Oh yeah, I would like to see like his other spaceman friends that you see briefly on the moon,
Mm-hmm.
played by the rest of the Sunny cast.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I'd be up for that.
So many people just wouldn't get it. Why is
I don't
Danny
care.
This is
DeVito?
misunderstood.
Is Danny DeVito doing this?
I don't care.
But I guess
And who are these
Um,
other people?
if we have
The guy
anything,
from Coffee Town?
are we done talking about
It's a
DC?
good movie.
Green
I mean,
Lantern.
we want to talk about the potential.
Okay,
Green Lanterns.
yeah,
Apparently
Green
Ryan
Lanterns.
Reynolds' name is still
Yeah,
on
it's
the table.
it's still funny. It won't happen, but it's
Yeah.
still funny that his
Again,
name
it's
is still
kind
on
of
the list.
interesting if you're Ryan Reynolds. It's like,
Yeah.
do I want to come back? Oh,
After-
I think
Well,
the
I
only
mean,
reason
Fox
he's
won't
being,
let him, but even if he did,
the only reason he's being discussed at all, I think, is because
Just
of
because-
Deadpool. He
Yeah.
came. That's another.
oh yeah,
character.
definitely.
That's so funny
Received
because
so
like
poorly.
half of Deadpool was like him bashing Green Lantern.
Yeah.
In the interviews for Deadpool, he was bashing Green
Yeah.
Lantern.
They don't
bring
know.
it back
The
to
biggest
Green
part of the
Lantern.
trailer was like,
Here's some
make the
money.
super suit green.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, Warner Brothers don't care. They're kind of like, hey, he can bring in
They
more
don't.
money.
Yeah.
They probably
But
didn't
it'd be
even hear
interesting.
him
You know,
back.
do I come back and like say, could I even come
Yeah.
back and save this role? I feel
sorry.
like that would be interesting as an actor. Cause
Yeah.
I imagine he considers it a pretty big career failure.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
one would.
It would be the second
I mean,
time.
he's
Well,
not
he-
what's wrong with that movie at
Yeah,
all.
he
No.
copes with it by making fun of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I will say, if
He didn't
Ryan-
meet his wife.
If
so
anyone,
that's-
if
Oh, yeah, that's
anyone
always the
can,
positive.
Yeah.
if anyone can take a character that failed
Yeah.
and play that same character again in another movie that's not even in continuity with the previous movie, it's
Who else
Ryan
has-
Reynolds.
Who else
Yeah.
has done that?
Who else has done that?
And again, he wasn't even the worst part about Green Lantern.
No,
like he
no,
was fine as hell.
Maybe-
Jordan.
It was all the
Yeah.
writing and direction.
Oh, yeah.
And Mark Strong.
Behind the
The-
scenes
the-
stuff.
Mark Strong was great as
He was
Sinestro.
actually the
That was
best
like
part
the
of that movie.
one
Yeah.
actually solid consistent
one
good
of
thing.
the best castings of
Oh, yeah.
anything ever.
Heck,
He looks the part.
and again, Mark Strong is just a great villain. Put him in any kind of genre, he fits because he's a great actor.
Underrated.
Yeah, definitely. Like even though he's in a lot of high profile
Yeah.
movies, he's
He's
still
not the leading man or anything. Really.
no. But again, I think he's good as
Good
like a
character
supporting
actor.
character or a villain. Because again,
Yeah,
he just has that kind of good menacing.
definitely.
Voice.
Got the voice.
Yeah.
Got the look, really.
Oh yeah,
He's got.
He would have been a good Lex Luthor.
yeah.
That's controversial to say. Like everybody loves Jesse
I
Eisenberg.
know he's so beloved in that role.
He is coming back in
Especially-
Justice League.
I know why.
Thank God.
So anyways, who are the other
Can't wait.
running contenders
Got
for
Joel
Green Lantern?
McHale. I like Joel McHale, but not
Not in
in this
that.
content. I think they're going for a Chris Pratt Star-Lord
Yeah.
type situation there.
The name I saw on there was like, why was Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I
I
don't-
wouldn't be opposed to it.
I don't see it at all.
I like Tom Cruise, but I don't want
I
him
think
in
he's
that
too
role.
old.
It doesn't-
He's too old, one, and then
Even though
while
he doesn't
watching it
look
the whole
like
time, I
he's
wouldn't be
in
thinking
his
Green Lantern. I'd
50s.
be like, why is,
Yeah.
this is Tom Cruise
Yeah.
in a superhero DC. Like, I just would be focusing on that.
Yeah.
That's
Not opposed.
Kind
He was
of-
going to be Iron Man.
that's really been my
That's
whole thing
weird.
with Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
Like,
I
yeah,
don't
he's fine as an actor, but anytime I see him in a movie, I don't see him as that
That's
character. I
Tom
just
Cruise.
see Tom, yeah,
Yeah,
I see
he's
Tom
become
Cruise.
that guy in his latest movies. He makes really good action movies
Yeah.
today, but I
Edge
just
Tomorrow's
don't
really
think
good.
I just don't think
I know,
him as in the Green Lantern movies.
Also, I don't
think
think
it would
I don't
just-
think he would
It's
do it
not
either.
the right
Like,
role for him.
I actually do like
Probably
Bradley
not.
Cooper as a choice, but Marvel's not going to.
No.
Even though he's a voice actor for
Yeah.
Marvel, they're not
I
gonna
I can
let him
see
do
it.
that.
I'm all right with it, but
He's not
they
even
won't
my
let
first
him.
choice or
No, no, no.
anything,
No.
but I'd like him. In
So I guess is Army Hammer playing Two-Face?
Do we know? Army Hammer,
Is
I
that
think, is
because
up
he kept
for
he
Green
kept?
Lantern, but
I didn't remember.
he denies
I,
it.
I, I was gonna say was
said
his
he
name
didn't
on
know
that
about it.
list. I can't
He
remember.
is.
Okay, was it?
because he said he didn't. Really
So I remember
know
he
about
kept
it
like a few
anymore.
months ago. He was trolling on Twitter about either like with DC, but everyone was saying Green Lantern.
I think it makes-
like him as in supporting roles.
Yeah. I think it would make sense that he'd be in Warner Brothers because he was almost, I think,
Yeah, he
Batman
He wasn't bad.
in the George
Nocturnal
Miller
Animals.
because George Miller was going to direct a Justice League movie, and they were about to start
That would've
production.
been way better.
Because I mean, they had the whole cast and everything, but then I think it was like
That would
about a
actually get
month or
me
two
excited
before
about Justice
production,
League.
Warner Brothers all of a sudden were like, "Nope, not happening." Which is kind of a shame. So I think,
Yeah.
George
Yeah.
Miller would have done a good job.
Maybe if we get a Justice League Dark movie, he can direct that.
Guillermo
There's-
does for
I
that.
just remember him trolling, being
I
like,
don't like.
everyone's like, "Oh, he's Green Lantern." Then they're like,
He's a good
"No,
idea,
maybe he's
man,
Two
but
Face."
I
Yeah.
think he kind of falls short.
That's kind
Yeah,
of
I-
a perfect thing for him to do, though.
I'd say there's a pretty good luck that he's going to be in a
Yeah,
DC
but
He'll-
movie.
I'd rather
he'll
have
be in a
him on
DC
like
role.
Yeah.
producer
At some point,
or something.
regardless of who he plays, I'd say he's locked down to play some kind of character in a future DC
There's
movie.
no real name that just strikes out to me that I'm like Green Lantern.
Except for Chris Pine, but, you know.
But
Another thing too,
that's-
though, is like
that is
what-
actually
what are their
sorta
options?
realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they don't like Warner Brothers don't have a whole lot of options because Marvel just keep grabbing up all
Supposedly,
these
Jared Leto
actors.
was
Because
in
they still kind of
contention,
want to
like,
get big
for the-
people, but at the same time, like
Ryan
Gosling's not
Reynolds
going to
going
join a
No.
a superhero franchise
They need
now.
to. They need to pick up another Chris.
He'll join like
Yeah.
franchises like Blade Runner.
That's
yeah,
what-
yeah,
that's
but
what- that's what
he's
makes-
not gonna
he
do
won't do
superhero.
a
No.
Marvel or DC.
Yeah. See, that's what
If he
makes
didn't
me.
do Doctor Strange, he's not gonna. join.
No.
Yeah. Marvel is so powerful because they're getting all the Chris's. DC's only
Yeah.
got one right now.
Yeah.
And Marvel's got like 3,
Yeah.
4 now. Maybe.
Hemsworth, Evans, Pratt.
Fox has Peters.
I think they've got like another Chris.
That's
Maybe.
Evan Peters.
Hemsworth.
Yeah. What were you going for?
I really don't know. I have no idea.
Because he started and then he like whispered off. It's like,
I heard Chris Peters for some reason. Wait, what? I don't know. I'm drunk.
I wish I were.
he's a good
I
actor.
wish I were.
Good old Chris Peters.
Actually.
That's who I picked for Green
I
Lantern.
guarantee you, look behind me.
There'll be like 3 of them.
He's a Chris Peters.
It's a common name.
And he was in like the old Superman show from the 40s.
Yeah, he's,
He did like
and
a-
then
like
the
a
other
one
one was
speak
probably
forward.
like a extra on the TV show Lost
It's
or
like a PA
something.
or
Yeah.
something.
Let's grab that guy. He's in the
Yeah.
Green Lantern.
Chris Peters for Green Lantern. He can be Guy Gardner.
Get that hashtag
Anyway,
going.
The best.
He is our favorite.
Yeah. Our favorite Green Lantern, Guy Gardner.
They'll get Zac Efron and Tyrese to be in the GL core.
Christopher Peters, actor
Yep.
of Lost Boys.
Okay.
He's 48.
See,
I like
hey,
the Lost. I
that's-
like the Lost Boys. It's a good movie.
They can work with that age.
Second 5 films. The last being
He's just
he was
waiting.
Surf Nazi number 2 in Lost Boys.
What year?
87.
It's just 30-year comeback.
Yeah.
So
Been
something
waiting.
called Zombie High. And
like
River's Edge as Chris Peters.
Oh, that's a good movie.
All right. Let's resurrect his career.
1986.
Come on, Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Chris.
Chris Peters, Guy Gardner.
No, Ryan. He's gonna play Hal Jordan. He's gonna play the entire Green Lantern Corps.
Okay. He'll Tyler Perry it.
Yeah. All right.
What about Tyler Perry as Jon Stewart?
Cricket.
Oh, hallelujah.
So, Emoji Movie. Richard.
Oh, yeah.
There's several. There are a lot of Chris Peters. One did
just gonna let him do
stunts
this
in
for a
X-Men
while.
Apocalypse.
What about that dude you're in love with? Why don't you pick him for Green Lantern?
Danny Houston?
Yeah.
I feel like he'd work better as one of the blue guys, the Elders or Guardians or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
The Watchers?
The Watchmen,
I think they
yes.
were the Guardians.
I thought they're the Watchers.
They're the Guardians of the Universe.
Or the Watchers.
Watchers.
Is that Marvel? Okay, yeah.
Same thing.
So yeah, in case you didn't know, there's we just recently got conclusive evidence that there is no God, no good in the universe, no justice, life has no meaning. Patrick Stewart is going to play Poop Daddy in the Emoji Movie.
But you weren't expecting that, were you?
Father of excrement.
I'm
Poop.
yeah, I don't like this.
Hey, and the fact that they're even making a
Cancellation
movie
of
on
blood.
emojis.
Gigs are getting hard to come by these days,
guess
man. He's
so.
got to
Yes.
take what he can get, man.
He can't get any more of those Strongbow commercials.
Especially because he's gonna die in Logan.
His career is
Yeah,
literally in the
X-Men's,
toilet.
yeah, washing up.
X-Men, Blunt Talk. They're not making a Green Room 2, so
His career is literally in the toilet.
yeah.
It's
All
just
his big movies.
I might as well accept what it's become.
You know, they're not doing that Star Trek Next Generation reboot.
even
Star
then they
Trek-
wouldn't have
Star
They
Trek
wouldn't
Next
have
Generation,
it.
The Next Generation.
Even though he hasn't aged
The
in
next
35 years.
generation.
Yeah, he really hasn't.
Yeah.
He pretty much looks the same.
Yeah. Got a little bit more of a waddle, but otherwise about the same.
But yeah, the fact that they're making an emoji movie again, it's just kind of like, this is what's wrong with Hollywood.
Everything
And I
that's
know-
a hit will be
Yeah.
made into some.
Yeah, and like I
Type of
know,
show,
I said the
movie.
same thing about the Lego movie, and that turned out to be great, and I'm glad I was wrong about that.
And
But,
because of
makes
that,
way
you get
more
these.
sense than
Yeah.
but I
Emoji
don't
or
see how the
Angry
emoji movie
Birds
can
or-
be good. Like,
Believe.
no,
Have faith.
I don't.
Why won't it be a good? Why couldn't it be a good movie?
Do you honestly think it could be good?
Coming from the man who's in love with Minions, yes, of course he will
Possibly.
think emojis will be
It
good.
could
No.
possibly be really good.
I think
No.
it should be worse
I mean,
than
it could,
Minions.
like, think about the plot. You could have a nice story, some good
Could I don't know
characters.
what the story would be.
The same as the
But-
Lego movie.
What, what would you want the plot to be?
It has limitless possibility because
What's an ideal plot, real quick?
off the top of my head, like
Sure.
preferably like a deep psychological
Okay.
study.
Like a little sci-fi thrown in
Of
there?
emojis.
A little, yeah. I mean, it would have to be a sci-fi story.
You know, I think
And it
that's...
turns out at the end that it's
This is
just
good.
like two people
They weren't emojis after all.
communicating that were like they
A real
were
poop.
like
Not just emoji.
they survived the concentration camps and like
Where are you going with this?
they were like
What did I
former
do?
like high school sweethearts that were separated during World War II. And this is the conversation between them. That's the entire movie. You find that out at the end, and it's Tom Hanks and Betty White.
And they've been communicating with emojis, and that's...
Because their grandchildren are like got them into texting now.
And so the
Played by
whole...
Matthew McConaughey.
Played by Matthew McConaughey,
And
Hey,
so-
Grandpa.
Sean Penn,
Alright.
just like a who's who of
Yeah,
Hollywood.
I'll go see this
Or their
movie.
grandchildren.
Okay, if
This does sound better than the actual
Like the
emoji
last
movie.
hour
I'm
of the
tempted to
movie.
ask about your plot for Sausage Party 2 now.
Yeah, this is gonna be the emoji movie.
It's
I'd
definitely
go
gonna have
see
like a
it.
deep
Yeah.
religious theme.
All right.
Well, I wouldn't see that coming.
That emoji movie actually sounds alright.
Yeah.
It's the best I
Yeah.
can come up with.
Come up with a
Because, like-
screenplay this week, we'll submit it.
I kind of thought you were just like
Hollywood hire
bullshitting
me
there.
to write the
course
emoji
not.
movie.
Yeah.
I would.
Like, no, I think we should just make this a new segment. Dave, pitch a movie.
Yeah.
Go. Or what would
have
you
to give
do?
me- yeah, like what's your ideal this
All right,
movie?
Minion sequel.
I mean, I feel like I used up all my juice.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get
Yeah.
it next
Like
time.
once a round table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Steve
fair.
Carell and John Hamm. We'll
Yeah,
have to come
and
back.
if you guys want to pitch a movie for Dave, or I guess idea, just give a title, and then Dave will give it a
Yeah,
pitch for it.
preferably like a future
You'll
actual
pinch the
movie
tent out of
Yeah.
that movie.
that we don't know anything about. Yeah.
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 Yeah, and then next round table, Dave will give his
Yes.
pitch for it, and then it'll get bought, and that's how we'll make our money here at Pace Mill.
Well,
Press.
already-
It'll be our version of
Some
Goodwill
actual
Hunting.
Yeah,
screenwriter will.
I think I know what I want
so
your
many
next one to
screenwriters
be.
listen are-
Save it.
I'm not gonna say it on the air, but
You can maybe hint at it on your social medias.
Well, you can't give me any time to think about it before.
yeah,
yeah, no,
exactly.
yeah.
I'll tell.
Obviously, I
I'll
don't
tell
check social
you
media,
and
so
possibly-
clearly.
yeah.
Okay. So should we move on to what we experience and what we're going to experience?
We still do that.
Yeah.
Did it last? We've been doing it.
Well, I
Pretty
don't want to
consistent.
experience this emoji movie, but I can
Yeah,
think of
I wanna
something else.
Yeah,
experience-
like Dave's emoji movie. I would
Yeah.
experience.
I'm glad this was met with.
Like
such-
where it says Saban's Power Rangers would be Dave's emojis.
Yeah, I'd go
That's
watch
the
it.
movie we're gonna make instead of the crap emoji movie. They're
I'm
gonna
pretty
make
sure
with-
emojis are like public domain, so we probably could.
I would still keep Patrick
Yeah.
Stewart in the movie, but
Use
probably
them.
not in that role.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think Rob Schneider would probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd be okay with that. All right, so let's start us off with what they experience and what they're gonna
like I'm
experience.
gonna put Rob Schneider in that movie. But
I'll let you go first.
Okay.
I guess.
Um,
I say that as if I can choose
he
it.
might be a nice, if I
They
met
asked.
him, he turned
Look,
out to be
I
a
guess-
nice guy, like maybe I would put him.
So
in
what I
the
have
movie.
experienced is a follow-up to the last episode of Roundtable. I actually did watch the Minions movie.
Yeah, you did.
It's awful. I hated it. The fact that it exists
I'm glad you watched
again
it.
is,
Yeah.
Alone.
is so
You at
dumb.
least enjoyed John Hamm, because how could you not?
He wasn't enough to save this terrible movie. No one was. Not even Michael
What a
Keaton.
hand.
I don't even know who Michael Keaton played in the movie.
I don't either.
To be totally honest, neither do I.
He didn't play like a minion version of Batman.
I don't know. I don't know who he played, and I haven't bothered to look it up on IMDb because I don't care. He didn't save the movie.
Was he that?
Michael is Michael.
Was he the husband?
That's the only person I can think who he was, but
I think
again, I haven't bothered to
probably-
look into it.
Probably.
Point
Yeah, no.
being, I hate this movie. It's awful. The fact that it exists angers me. Because it's just so bad. No effort was put into it.
Oh,
even
no.
for a stupid kids movie.
It was like recycled elements from the Despicable Me movies. Pretty
I haven't
much
seen
all
those
throughout.
movies. I've heard they're
I
actually
hear it's
pretty
a
good.
masterpiece by other people at this table.
He played
But,
a
like-
character named Walter Nelson, who I assume is like the father.
Sure.
Steve Coogan
but-
was in it.
But like the fact that
Jeffrey
like
Rush was in there. Yeah.
All right, we're
The-
probably gonna spoil
Steve Carell
Minions
made
here,
it.
by the
But,
But
way.
like the fact
Yeah.
that like this movie got made is the problem of Hollywood. They're just kind of like, oh, Minions were popular in like Despicable Me. I'm sure they're fine in the movies because they're just like little backup characters. But to have a whole movie by themselves is ridiculous.
This should have been a Jake's Take solo review. This could
Like,
have been,
my God.
This could have been really good.
The movie is awful. Don't watch it, people. Even if you've got like little small children, give them Zootopia, give them these Kubo and the Two Strings, give them these other animated movies that are actually good.
Give him Anomalisa.
I've heard you talk about that movie. I guarantee it's better than
The
Minions.
problem with Zootopia
Not for children.
is
I don't
It's a
care.
little
Show them
too
that instead of
heavy-handed.
Minions.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Political commentary.
they'll actually learn something.
What?
Probably.
And I don't mind that stuff in
that
movies, but I
bunny.
think it's a little too heavy-handed.
What was?
Zootopia.
I don't
It's
care.
political
I don't
commentary.
care.
I think it.
It's still a better movie
That
than
Bunny.
Minions.
It is a better movie than
It's
Minions.
a hot bunny.
But anyways,
I think people read into the political commentary in Zootopia
I
a little
think it was,
more
like,
than.
pretty obvious.
Well, I mean, it was definitely there and it was in your face, but I think a lot of people took it as like meaning something that it isn't. It's just general prejudice. A lot of people said it's only about racism, or it's only about sexism. It's about all
It's a
forms of
lot
prejudice.
about police.
again,
That too.
point being though, don't go see Minions. It's awful.
Yeah, don't go see me.
It's awful.
It's not in theaters.
not-
It is
It's
only
awful.
been a year and a
Don't
half.
watch it on
Watch-
Netflix.
Watch it for
Jeez.
free on
Don't-
Netflix.
no,
and
don't
form
even-
your own opinion.
Don't
on
even watch it on Netflix. It's
That was my
terrible.
whole point of getting Jake to watch it.
It's
It's
terrible.
Like, form your own opinion.
It's
not
terrible.
good.
But
It's
you
not-
need to see it first before you just.
But I don't want to
Yeah.
put people through that. Don't even bother. Just watch the Despicable Me movie. The Despicable Me movies. I've
That
heard
you
they're
haven't
good.
seen.
I haven't. I
haven't
might
seen
watch
either.
them.
They're alright.
Um,
First one's better.
What?
I don't doubt it.
Despicable Me. They're fine.
I like Steve Carell.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's my kind of rant and the thing that I experienced, unfortunately. And what I'm gonna experience is apparently the second season of Voltron is on
Yeah.
Netflix. I'll be experiencing that and probably binge watch that by the end of the week.
I would like to finish Westworld first. But
All right, we'll
I'll go.
yeah.
I don't even know
Jordan.
what I've been experiencing.
I saw a really
I'm having a hard time with that.
few bad minute performance of Audio Slaves live.
Thought I'd be the
reunion.
one to do that.
It was pretty bad.
I
I
was
was
really
disappointed.
disappointed.
After I heard you say it was a letdown, I was like, all right, I got to check
You guys
this
didn't
out.
get it from like those other videos where I just went on and on about Soundgarden. and what a huge Chris Cornell fan I am.
Yeah, I know Cornell's had his ups and downs live, but
Definitely.
I was expecting an even
Past
just to
couple-
be mediocre. This was just
In
bad.
the past couple of years, like he's abused his voice over the years,
Yeah.
and
Of course, he's getting older.
Yeah, at any age to sing, like, I think he's like 52, 53 now. Again, at any age to sing the way he does is incredibly difficult. And yeah, I mean, age, time,
I'm just
time
glad
isn't
Miles
kind.
Kennedy's in such great shape.
Yeah, time isn't kind to singers, especially.
It was that bad to
And he's
make a note of it on
He's
here
very on and off.
because I'm disappointed.
I didn't feel like the past couple of years, especially, he's really figured out how to use his voice again. Because I mean, you can even tell on record with the Audioslave era. And I think 'cause he kind of quit smoking around then, I think like sobered up and stuff, which really does. Just amazing how many singers smoke, as horrible as it is.
It's,
Probably
list
the worst
is
thing you can
long.
do as a singer, but yeah, at least he got over
Yeah.
that. But yeah, I mean, it really missed. I mean, all the live performances you see with
Yeah.
Audioslave, he sounds awful.
It's disappointing.
As
but
much as I hate to say it, being
whatever.
such a huge fan. Yeah, even on, it seems like ever since Soundgarden got back together, they still play Beyond the Wheel. As of like at least I think 2015, maybe early 2016, I found videos of them playing Beyond the Wheel. Which, if you're not familiar with the song from their first album, Ultra Mega OK, which is actually getting a reissue. I'm not a huge fan of these reissues that keep coming out lately, but I think that album really begs for it because it's a great album, but the production really is not. Which is why it's called Ultra Mega OK.
Yeah.
Again, the band like the songs, the production is really not that great, so I'm actually really looking forward to that reissue. But anyway, that song is one of the most insane vocal performances you'll ever hear. It's these crazy high notes. And he still sounds pretty good. And it's a really
It was just thrown off
Yeah, when
to
Ken-
hear that performance
He's
the other day.
never really sounded that good with audio.
No,
Slave
he
is the
hasn't.
thing, especially when he plays Rage Against the Machine song.
Yeah.
But he's not a rapper or whatever Zach De La Roca is.
Yeah, I don't like the singer for Rage Against the Machine. I like their instrumentals, but I don't like them.
I'm a big fan. I mean, I love the Night Watchman stuff that Tom Morello's done, especially the song he did with Ben Harper, which is how I discovered Ben Harper. Save the Hammer for the Man, which Chris actually, which I like the. There was a
Keep
sort
it
of
going,
prelude
man.
to this.
Let's
Keep it flowing.
Because for like charity thing, Chris and Tom.
So that's what Jordan's experiencing.
Yeah. You didn't think I was gonna.
Let-
let
what are you gonna experience?
Let Cornell.
What are you gonna experience?
I know it just came out, but I'm gonna go see this little M. Night Shyamalan film
Yeah.
called Split.
It is actually getting good reviews.
Yeah, which I was gonna see it because it looked just dumb and
Yeah.
stupid and looked like it'd be a fun movie to watch and laugh at.
I'm
But
hearing really good things
it's
about it.
throwing me off.
Shockingly?
Yeah, it's throwing me off. So now I want to go see it to see see what the hype's about.
Oh yeah.
So there we go.
Okay, Dave.
Have I experienced? I
Cornell's
experienced.
performance.
I was the
Were you
first
actually
and
gonna
the
do
last
that?
song. No,
Okay.
because I kind of already forgot about it. Yeah,
Good.
the first and last songs I didn't think were as bad, but Like a Stone, possibly Audioslave's best song, in my opinion, one of the best songs ever written. But yeah, it was surprisingly really bad, and I don't know for sure, but I would imagine it's probably the easiest vocally, because it is a bit of a
Yeah.
slower song too.
So,
and
what were you
it's not all
experiencing?
the crazy acrobatics that he does on a lot of the other
What are
songs.
you experiencing?
I experience it's also a music thing. New Dropkick Murphys album.
No, is that any good?
11 short stories of pain and glory. It's probably again. I haven't heard all their albums. It's probably my least favorite that I've heard.
They
It's not,
haven't
it's
really.
alright.
They haven't been on the best run lately from the albums that I have kept
It's
up with.
alright. It's pretty short. I mean, it's only like maybe 39 minutes. So,
Oh wow, yeah, that's fairly short.
it's all right. I doubt it would make my top 10 for 2017. And again, a lot of people forget about it because it came out in January.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was all right.
What you gonna experience?
Am I going to experience?
What book are you reading right now
Whoa.
that you want to finish?
Actually did finish the book. I don't really know what to start next, to be honest.
That was kind of weird. We
Actually, know what I want to start
Never mind.
next, but I would either have to go.
Have you
find
watched
it
Detroit Rock
somewhere.
City yet?
Actually, I haven't. I'm going to watch
Okay.
Detroit Rock City.
Trying to help you out.
That Kiss movie.
Yeah. Good job.
All right. I watched the Mission Impossible movie for the first time. The first one. I'll applaud myself too.
Tommy C.
20 years later, I'm proud.
Yeah.
Before he got all weird.
And yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Before he got weird.
I don't
And then
know.
He got weird, then he's mellowed out.
Yeah. I don't know
what
He's still weird, but
I
he's...
don't know what the timeline of his weird Scientology
It was
thing is.
05.
after this. Yeah. About the time of War of the Worlds.
03 to 05.
Yeah,
War of the
since-
Worlds, Katie Holmes.
Yeah.
Talk about a book that was so much better.
Yeah, I didn't really like the movie. But anyways.
But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that this went by me because like growing up in kind of the late 90s and early 2000s, this kind of movie was like right up my fucking alley. Like right up there with like Armageddon and shit. Because I loved Armageddon as a kid.
It read that space engine.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Trying to incorporate your name.
I don't know where I'm going with that.
I don't either.
So I'm
Please
just gonna
continue.
stop. I can't just keep doing things with my mouth like you do.
You would know.
You could try. You could make some effort.
Alright, so
It's not that hard to do it right now. It's not as hard as like trying to sing like a stone.
okay, so yeah, Mission Impossible was
Show me
like
how-
obviously a better movie
How
than
you sing
it's a
the-
better movie than Minions,
insane.
obviously.
Yeah.
Like without even no
I would
contest.
also agree.
Better than X-Men Apocalypse.
It
I'd
was
say
better
it's
than
probably
X-Men
better than
Apocalypse.
Armageddon too. I'm trying to do
seen
what
it.
Dave does if you can't tell.
Yeah.
Not that good.
Not really, I wouldn't compare it to like anything like Star Wars or anything, but it for its time and for what it was really
Fun action.
Yeah, really fun, charming. I was able to get like the first 3 for like $7 all on
pretty good.
DVD, so I'm gonna try to blaze through those while I can.
I bet you'll be blazing.
Oh,
Johnny blazing.
yeah, that. Yeah,
Puff Daddy.
What you gonna experience, Spaceman?
that's a
The
good
rest of them.
question. Yeah, besides the rest of them, and probably also Split again.
Yeah, Voltron season 2.
I'm in the middle of that, so that's kind of what
Oh.
I am experiencing.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to how like possibly really good Split.
I know,
is.
man. I'm like
Yeah, because like
getting
even
kind of giddy.
even
Yeah,
the even the
we'll find
visit
out
got
that
like
guy was Bruce
vaguely
Willis.
positive reviews.
Oh, I'll be happy.
But like the visit got vaguely positive reviews, but it wasn't like
He's
revered.
only
But still,
big
like-
comeback.
It's
Just when we watched that first trailer, it's
It looks
just
awful.
yeah. I was like, this looks like
This is
another
hilarious.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
and the
looking
music
forward to it.
and
Yeah, it looks so like it looked
Maybe
like
the twist is it's a good movie.
probably.
yeah. Maybe that is,
Probably.
yeah. The twist is that there's no twist, and he just made a good movie.
Yeah.
And that's like the
It
trailer
just pops
has
up at the
nothing to do with
screen,
the
like-
movie at all.
Yeah.
leaves.
Like all the promotion, it's just like an in-depth character study.
Yeah.
It might be. Who knows?
I'm gonna walk out of the theater like Vincent Vega and just like look around. Like, it's good.
So I guess before we wrap this up, Spaceman and Jordan, you got something to promote.
Yeah.
We all have something we promote.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Collectively.
At some point, we
Collective
will.
soul. Remember them?
Go ahead and promote
So-
yourself.
So-
Dave, let that light shine down.
There's a thing called the toy aisle. Me and
Yes.
Jordan do, and I've got an episode I got to edit together.
It's a podcast you all do.
Yeah, it's a podcast where we talk about our toy collecting.
An original idea.
Yeah, a podcast. No one's ever thought of that before.
Nope.
No, we're innovative.
It is
We're the
2004
pioneers.
after all.
Yeah, it's like on the radio, like a
Everybody's
talk radio,
carrying
but you
their
do it on the
iPods.
internet.
Walkmans.
Yeah, and it could be like a
We're like the
broadcast
Howard
to their
Stern, yeah.
iPod, so it could be a podcast.
Free.
Yeah.
Not terrestrial radio.
So the toy aisle is on my channel,
Check
Rebel
it out.
Spaceman. Yeah, we've got one coming up. Our last fully 100% Star Wars
That's what I'm gonna
episode.
experience. The
for now.
rest of Toy Owl that I haven't experienced.
You should
Binge listen.
Change
Yeah.
mine. Change mine.
promote it on the Pasty Pale Twitter.
Yeah.
Cause that
Have one of
really,
those?
yeah, you do.
You're supposed to be in
At
charge
least
of that,
promote the
Dave.
Carrie
Yeah.
Fisher one. We could get
Yeah.
some views off that.
Yeah, really. That
I
one.
really don't think the Twitter affects anything at all.
I disagree.
We'll see.
With- not with that
we'll
attitude.
look at the views before you post it,
Like, what's
and
the point of
then
even trying?
and
Well, the
then-
one that you promoted has the most views. So
Really?
yeah.
yes.
I think you told me that
So
last time.
start.
Yeah.
I'm equally
so-
surprised.
do
'cause
that.
It just goes
Yeah.
one ear after the other.
Yeah. But yeah, we do that. Our last fully Star Wars episode, obviously there's Star Wars in every episode because that's
Never
what-
ends.
Yeah. And that one's coming up soon. I'm going to talk about the Death Trooper from Bandai. Talk about this really cool LED lightsaber I got for my little
Little bit
Follow
of-
Rev Spaceman
A
on
little bit of
Instagram.
Darth Maul news out
yeah, a
there.
little
we
bit
touch
Dark
on.
Maul talk. Yeah, that comes up. And with Dave, we also do Out of the Loop, which is the thing because me and Dave have never seen
We're
any
actually going to
movies
bring
and all
Jake
that.
in on the next episode.
Possibly.
Gone Girl is his movie.
Yeah, we might just record that
What
here.
movie do you
Okay.
want us to watch?
Yeah, probably just.
Let's just do a Gone Girl episode.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'd be
Should
cool.
probably
We never really did a Gone. We've never done a Gone Girl podcast.
Yeah.
I mentioned it on my 2014 movies, but
Mm-hmm.
that was never
I also wouldn't mind
posted.
doing that as a thing for like movies that surprisingly we all like.
Yeah.
Review them.
If I do indeed like it, which I'd say I probably will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really don't see how you
The odds of
couldn't.
you disliking it are pretty low. You're gonna like
This
it.
isn't a Minion situation.
Yeah.
Hate that movie.
I mean, if David
It's good
Fincher
stuff.
directed Minions, yeah, it probably would have been better.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think David
He hasn't
Fincher
directed
should
a bad
direct
movie,
my
so-
Emoji movie
Yeah.
that I've seen.
But yeah. So follow Spaceman on
All the things. I'm Reverend Spaceman on
It's
Instagram.
Tumblr,
Get those
Foursquare,
follows up.
Even has a MySpace page.
Don't we all?
Nobody does
Last
a
used
MySpace
May
page.
20th, 2008.
I feel like they delete them.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
Right,
I had
right.
a MySpace page back in the day.
Oh, did yours
Delete
get
them?
deleted?
Pretty sure.
Probably. Who cares?
I remember that now.
We all have
Yeah.
MySpace.
I didn't have one.
At Reverend
It's like one of the
Spaceman on
few people.
Instagram. At Rev Spaceman
You were
on
just
the Twitters.
Sticking to
Yeah.
aim.
And
Yes.
Dave is supposed to be in charge of the Twitter at Pasty Pale Pro, so just berate him with tweets.
Yeah,
and
if you
not
harass him
actually be
enough,
active.
he'll start posting.
Probably.
If you tweet me, I'll tweet you back.
Yeah.
He's also Pasty Pale Dave on Instagram.
Yep. So
Nothing
follow,
on there.
Yeah.
follow him on there, and again, pester him. He might start posting things.
I'm gonna
Um,
get you a picture of the Dave minion so you can have a display picture.
There
Just
we
take a
go.
picture of your pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not the worst idea.
Yeah.
And then like us on Facebook at Pasty Pale Productions
But it's not
for
the best.
I'm sure there are better ideas.
I'm just glad I'm not the worst idea
Yeah.
you've ever had.
But like us on Facebook at Pasty Pale
You as a
Productions
person
for
are like-
news
We've
and
only been
updates and all
friends
that
for
stuff.
20 years.
Yeah.
And of course, you can follow me at
There's something you
Irishman
guys
Jake
didn't
on
know. That's some
Twitter.
background. Like Jordan and I have known each other for a
Since
long time,
1997.
for most of our lives.
Cheers.
Yeah.